Are you eating enough protein per day to maintain the muscle as well as your healthy life? Or you may be wondering how much protein you need per day depends upon your lifestyle? Then watch this entire video to understand how much protein you need per day for your body weight, especially depends upon your job. I also explain why spreading the protein is important and what are the high protein content food which is easily available. At the end of the video, I will also explain what is the risk of taking high protein diet every day. My name is Dr. Chitra. I am a GP as well as weight management specialist. Let's break down the exact protein requirement based on the science. Your protein requirement depends upon the activity what you do every day. For example, if you are doing a desk job, you need much more less protein compared to a person who is a manual worker. Based on these three research, I will explain how much protein you need depends upon your activity. If you have a desk job, then you need 1 gram of protein per kg of your body weight per day. If you are a manual job, you are an athlete, then you need 1.5 grams of protein per kg of your body weight per day. If you want to build the muscle as well as having a competitive sports, in that occasion you need to have 2 grams of protein per kg of your body weight to have the better muscle strength as well as recovery. Okay, let's talk about why should you spread the protein across your meal. Your body absorbs a certain amount of protein per meal and use it better if you spread among all the 3 meals. Instead of taking all the 100 grams of protein requirement in one meal, I advise you to spread it into the 3 meals as well as 2 snacks. In that way, you are giving enough time for the body to absorb that protein and utilize that in a better way. As per the research, muscle growth is better if you are taking 30 grams of protein every single meal, which gives you a better absorption of that protein as well as muscle recovery. Wondering where to get that much of protein and which food has high protein content? Let me give you a simple way to understand how much protein is there in different food. If you eat meat, chicken breast has very high protein content. 100 grams of chicken has 31 grams of protein. But if you are eating beef, pork, lamb or any fishes, 100 grams of this meat has 20 to 25 grams of protein. How to find it out 100 gram? It is much easier. If you are eating a meat which is about a size of your palm, that is approximately 100 grams. Let's come to the vegetarian option. Choya chunks has a very high protein content. 100 grams of dry choya chunks has about 51 grams of protein. But if you are eating lentil or chickpeas, 100 grams of cooked lentil as well as chickpea has 10 grams of protein. 100 grams of cooked lentil or chickpea is about 2 of the handful size. Let's come to the egg and milk. If you are eating 2 eggs or 200 ml of milk, that has about approximately 10 grams of protein. I advise you to take 30 grams of nuts regularly, which has about 10 grams of protein. Okay, now talk about what happens if you take too much of protein. Of course, if you have a poor kidney function, that means we call this as a chronic kidney disease, you have to be very careful about taking how much protein every day. I advise you to speak to your GP or the specialist before going for a high protein diet. But if you have a normal kidney function, then it's not a problem because your kidney has the ability to excrete all the end product of the protein. To reduce the burden of the kidneys, I advise you to take 1.5 to 2 liter of water per day that will easily flush out all the unnecessary toxins. If you like this video, subscribe, thumbs up and share this video with one person who you really care about. I'll see you next week. Bye.